So this is today's project. Ton of hedges. I'm gonna vouch to say it's probably close to 100 hedges or something like that. There's Dad with the electric hedge trimmers here. These are Bauer hedge trimmers, Harbor Freight special there. Then we got Landry over here with a rake raking out the hedge clippings. And then we got Pop over there on the gas hedge trimmers. And I'm about to hop on the other gas hedge trimmers and start running it. But I'm gonna walk you around and show you all these hedges that we have to do. And so ton of hedges here. And we actually have to come back later on and put mulch out too. I think it's gonna be about 15 yards of mulch, and that should give you kind of an idea of how much mulch we're gonna have, how big this flower bed is. So but you can see all these hedges. Don't think we're gonna do anything with the crepe myrtle. We're just gonna do these hedges and everything, and the mulch, and clean out the flower beds and stuff, and get them ready to go. But ton of hedges. And these are actually sunflowers that they planted in here. So you can see I'm about 6 foot, and so this one's about my height. So that's a 6 foot tall sunflower there, and it hadn't even bloomed yet. So but huge hedges. Boxwoods, I think these are. And ton of hedges everywhere. Right in here is where a bunch of them are. These are kind of a mess right there. But this is a lot of hedges. You can see this house is out here on a lake, and they got a little pier going out to the lake and everything, go fishing and stuff. And real pretty area out here that we're working in. Got some more hedges around here. All right, so we're doing pretty good. Got all these done, all around the front done. I touched this one up right over there. I gotta mess with it a little bit more with the little ones. Those big hedge trimmers are nice, but they're hard to get around in these tight spaces like that. That's why we have the two little ones. They can get all these small ones and get in there. So I'll come back with those little hedge trimmers and get that big one right there trimmed up good. But for the most part, it does a good job. We got these looking pretty good. We're about to buy some more hedge trimmer too pretty soon. We're gonna do it for this job, but we just hadn't yet. And so we'll probably get some more handheld, one more pair handheld, and maybe one more for the weed eater. And then I think we'll be pretty good, sitting pretty good then. Getting all these done right here. All we like is these through here, and then these,
Like the back of all these.
and then all those right there in the back. So we don't like too much more. Be through. And then next thing we're going to do is all these weeds right here in the flower bed. We're going to weed them down and then spray them. Get the flower beds prepped and ready to put the mulch in. And then, like I said, we'll have to do the mulch a separate day, so we'll come back another day, probably next week, one afternoon, and get the mulch put down, and then we'll have this job finished up. And man, we knocked that out. How long did that take us, Dave?
About 2 hours, maybe hour and a half.
It's about 2 hours, and 4 of us, 3 edge trimmers, we trimmed over 100 edges. About 2 hours. So we was rolling on pretty good doing that right there. Got all the beds sprayed, weed eated, prepped, ready to go. I think it's probably gonna take 15 or 20 yards to do this. I just walked those flower beds doing the weed eating, the spraying and weed eating and everything. And I'm telling you what, that was a lot of flower beds, a lot of ground to cover there. So we'll have to probably go get 10 yards of mulch, bring it back, put it down. I say 10 because that's what the dump trailer will hold, and we'll come back and see how much we need after we put out that 10, and then we'll go from there. But I imagine it's going to be pretty close to 15 or 20, somewhere in there. But we got the hedges looking real good. I'm going to tell you what, that advanced use system is the key. That is crazy stuff right there. You cannot even tell that we trimmed hedges here. You can't even tell. They're gone. One more thing. So right over here was where you saw Dad mulching up all this stuff. It's gone, completely gone. You can't even tell we were there. So there's that. Got everything loaded up, ready to go. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm at H&R Agri Power here. Bought me some choke knobs for my weed eaters. You can see I'm missing one there and I'm missing one there. So I bought me some more of those, and I'm gonna replace those when I get back to the house. And then I also bought another case of this oil. I run through this stuff like it's candy. And see, I'm about out on this box. I just bought this one probably a month or so ago, and I'm about out on it. And I'm hoping this box will last me the rest of the season, but I'm probably fooling myself. And also bought some more Vortex weed eater string, 095. I had to get the 0.105 last time, so went in and got the 95 this time, and good to go on that. And I also bought one more thing that I'm not going to show you yet. I'll show you that in the next video or another video sometime. But I want to talk a minute about those hedges that I just y'all just saw me do there. That was a lot of hedges. That was right at 100 hedges, and it was a lot of hedges, and we got them done in about 2 hours with 4 of us, and that was a heck of a job there, that whole thing. We've got everything done now. We got the mulch and everything done with it too. I'll put the mulch out in a separate video, so we'll just call this video part 1, and the next video will be the hedges, the mulch, and I'll also show you what I bought today too. So that'll be the next video. That'll be part 2. So hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you watching. Remember to like, subscribe. Subscribers are doing really good right now, and so let's just keep it going. So appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.